It's Maria again today from Still Dreaming Homestead. We picked peaches earlier today, and now it's time to begin canning them. I've kind of got everything prepped and ready, so I thought I just would walk you through this process. It's a very easy process, and I'll let you see some of the preparations. I have lovely peaches in a basket. Strainer, and I found this is much easier than putting them individually in a pot of boiling water. I can just dunk them into the boiling water, lift them all up at one time, saves quite a few steps. I know the window's going to be showing, but I have my pots going. This is the one for putting the peaches in. This is of course my water bath canner. And I have washed and sanitized all my jars so they're nice and hot. I just got them right in the dishwasher. The sink is filled with very cold well water, and so we're just about ready to start. Okay, so I'm going to be canning in wide mouth quart jars, and besides the peaches that will be peeled and sliced, I will be putting in 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar and 1 teaspoon of lemon juice to help retain the color nicely. I'm also going to be using water that I have heated in the microwave so that it's got kind of a head start. So I'm just going to start now by putting the first load of peaches in. So, sorry this is going to look so shady, but here we go. It's just really an easy process. You pour a little bit more water over this that's near boiling because my pot wasn't quite full enough. And I'll heat up some more water. This will just be in here long enough to loosen the skins. Okay, so the first batch of peaches are ready to come out, and I'm going to put them in the cold water. Really carefully. I don't want that hot water on me. I like to put the lid back on right away so it can begin working on boiling again. Next, they just get put directly into the cold water. I'll just show you, they're just floating around there. Kind of like when we used to bob for apples. Does anybody else remember that? They're very easy to peel. At this point, I will peel some and just put them in this bowl. I'll just show you this really quick because I don't want to bore you. Canning peaches is easy. Really, really easy. So what I usually do is I get one of my glass jars. I put the funnel on it. There, I guess you can kind of see I put the funnel on it. And I just begin to peel these. They peel that just comes off so easily. Sorry, let me move this to the side. Maybe you'll be able to see better. There we go. That skin just comes directly off. It's wonderful. And I prefer to cut mine in half. Twist your peach and just begin slicing. These will be so nice this winter. And thanks to my friends Dennis and Irene, we're going to really enjoy them. I'll show you a couple more and then I'll show you what I'm going to do the rest. And look at that, I just cut off that and it just began going. Let's see if this is a better technique. Ah, look at that, that works fine. Just begin cutting them and cutting them. Really, this is, anybody can, and you shouldn't be afraid to do it. The nice thing about doing your own canning, you know exactly what's in the food. I know these peaches were grown organically, and that's a big plus to me. So let's just kind of cut off this top part again. And look at that, just slips right off. This little piece here wasn't all the way out. I heard my microwave just went off, and what that means is that I've got hot water to begin working with. I haven't looked yet. I think that I do the hot water bath after it comes to a boil for 25 minutes. But like I said, not quite sure, but I am going to look that up before I do it. Here we go, peeling another one. You might leave in your comments, how do you like your peaches? What do you like to do with them? When I was growing up, I loved peach cobbler. I'm just curious what you like to do. All right, that looks like that's going to be all I can put in this one. So then I just begin to put it down. You want to push these down pretty far. Oops, looks like I can get another peach in there. I'm really thankful that I get to can part of this today because we start a big heat wave tomorrow. I think tomorrow's only supposed to be about 100. But a couple days after that, we're supposed to be 108. Our house has an air conditioner, a room air conditioner. It's a pretty large house, and the room air conditioner just will not be adequate for that type of temperature. Last time we got those high temperatures, we by the end of the day it was 90 degrees in here. When it's 90 degrees, you don't really enjoy canning. Oh, that looks good. That looks real good. But it looks like I can get another half a peach in there. If you don't press these down, your fruit will float. That's not the end of the world, but it doesn't look as pretty. There's another half peach. That's perfect. I forgot to get tablespoons, so I'll be right back. Okay, I've got what I need now. I got my spoon, so I'm just going to add a tablespoon of sugar. I just add it to the top because this is going to boil inside there anyhow. 1 tablespoon of sugar is all you need, really. And I forgot to open this ahead of time. It's super hard. Okay, I got it. 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Now I have some hot water here. And I'm going to begin putting this up just below the line here. That's how I've always done it. And we have to poke something along the edges to release any air bubbles, because there will be air bubbles. And you don't want any of that trapped in there. You might be able to even see some coming up. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, that looks perfect. The lids are all clean. They don't say you have to anymore, but I have been canning for so many years, and I still put my lids in hot water. Just put a lid on the top after I run my fingers across, make sure it's moist, and I put that lid on, which is also moist. And now I'm going to grab a ring. And I put this ring on. Not super tight, they call it finger tight. So that's it. One is ready to go in. And now I will just repeat and repeat and repeat. So I'll show you a little later when I'm bringing it out. I've already put a second batch of peaches into the sink to get ready to peel, and so I'll be working. All right. Okay, I got the last 2 quarts ready to go into the canner. Seven quarts. Now I'll drop this in, not drop it in, put it in slowly. I got it mighty full. So I'm going to put a little bit of that water, because it will boil over, into this one, which needs just a little bit. You want to cover the jars by an inch or so, but you don't want it to overflow, of course. So I'm good there. I'm going to put on the lid, and I'm going to repeat, and I'm going to repeat. And I will show you all the peaches that I have still to go. So I've got some in the sink, preparing. Of course, I've been skinning everything. And over here, I was just blessed with so many peaches. I've got peaches and more peaches. Some are green, are going to wait a little bit. And more peaches. More peaches. 2 more 5-gallon buckets. More and more. So as you can see, it's going to be a little while before I'm done. So I just want to pray blessings on you and yours, and whatever you do, keep dreaming.